Hello and good evening, teacups. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Loo. Welcome back to another World Cup Watchalong. Brazil are playing this evening. Brazil are playing Morocco. The music is pumping. The teacups are in Teacup Castle. I'm feeling excited. Are you feeling excited? How are we all doing? Jazz, what do you mean? Where's Lou? What do you mean, where's Lou? Open up your peepers, they're right in front of you. What do you mean? Hello to all of the beautiful teacups. How are we doing? Have you been watching the football today? Have you taken a few hours off? Which matches have you been watching? How are you all? What have you been up to today, people? As you can tell, I'm feeling the World Cup vibes. I'm feeling the World Cup vibes today, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let me say hello to you guys. The players are coming down the tunnel. We're high-fiving the mascots. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to be a bit behind you guys. So I'm going to need you to behave. This one, oh, there's Casemiro. There he is. Woo! There's Igor Tiago. We're in for a good evening, lads. We're in for a good evening. Jess will not be here. She will be asleep, but she did come to leave a like before anything. Shem was here, like almost right after I put it up. Jess, like just beat him to it, and then Shem arrived to say hello. Am I sideways? Lads, I think I'm sideways. We can't have that. We don't want to be sideways. That's not good. Lucky is here. Bonkers has been in and out. Harold's been here. Rob has been in and out of the chat. Rob was also choking on a pee. Rob, was it life threatening? Are you okay, Rob? Let us know. Are you alive and well? Did you win or did the pee win? Tell us in the chat. Is everything okay? I've seen Mama Flossie. Who else have I seen? There's Tom McBride. Good evening, our Tom. Oh, there's Peter Schmeichel. He's on the TV, the television. What else? What else have we got? Did I say Lucky? Lucky is here as well. Apologies if I missed Lucky. There is all boxed up. Paige is here. Hello, Paige. Paige is in the house. There's Dave. Who else have we got? There's a load of ye. There's lovely Luke is in the house. Lovely Luke. I think I've got everyone. I apologise if there's a teacup that I've missed. Carl, there he is. There's Carl. There's normal guy. Got his like in. Shout out. JT! Hello, JT. Where's the old mucker? Where's JT been, my wee friend? Right, let me get you on the phone so I can see what the super sticker is. No, I don't want to control the TV with my phone. I want to see what the sticker is from JT. What's he got? He's got the lemon. It's an excited lemon. The lemon looks how I feel. It's doing a bit of cheerleading. I'm actually quite, hold on, lads. And my setup's not quite right. I've been chilling out. In my chair today. Oh no, see, now I need to be lower because I have this thing on my head. I don't normally have that. Well, that's a little rude. I should have done this before we went live, but that would have involved being organised, and that doesn't sound like me, does it? So look, I probably look a little bit weird. I look like a floating shoulders here, but this is what it is. This is where we are. Everybody's coming on to the pitch. Everybody's excited. Thank you, by the way, JT. I don't know if I said thank you. I was so excited to see you in the chat. We haven't seen much of you the last little while. Have you been avoiding the transfer window or just avoiding us? Dave was in a bar watching the Swiss game earlier. Sorry, I had commentary in my ears. Hold on. Dave was in a bar watching the Swiss game earlier. Was asking. Dave. I thought you were saying something proper about the match. You're being a silly beggar. Dave playing games. Wouldn't be that gar, Dave, to play games with us. Right, hold on. Let me make sure I've got everything up and running, that I'm not missing it. And oh, I clicked off by mistake already. Okay. Or are we doing the national anthems? We are. We're doing the national anthems. The big old flags are on the ground. They're doing the national anthems. Oh, there's Ederson. Lads, has anybody? Oh, Cunha. I tell you what, it's like Little United on there, so it is. Little United. Um, how long have I been away? Measured in how many times Dave changed his username? Twice. That's a long time because it's 2 weeks ago. Twice, JT. We were worried about you. We thought we were going to have to send out a search party. Bring JT home to Teacup Castle. There's been a siege and he's been stolen from us. Oh, look. We're all having a good old sing song there. Hello to Huge. Hello, hello. Stuart's got a super sticker and it's a happy fox. We've got a happy fox in the chat. All boxed up. If you're looking for a channel that's not going to be gushing over Brazil, this is probably not the watch along for you. I hope you'll stay with us. But if you're hoping for somebody not to gush over Brazil, not the person you're looking for. There's going to be a lot of gushing. I actually dug out some of my old pictures from Carnival from the first time I was in Brazil. So if anybody has me on X, you'll have seen that. If anybody has me on X, you'll have seen that. But it's me in like my Brazil top in my like yellow, and I mean see the yellow on the Brazil flag. They're that color yellow short, like yellow dyed, and I've got some like lays. You know the flowers that go around your neck. Can I speak Spanish? No, because they speak Portuguese in Brazil. They speak Portuguese in Brazil, and yes, I can speak Portuguese. I can't speak Spanish. I can make out some of it because some of the words are quite similar. Rob can't read the chat. Why can't you read the chat? What's wrong with the chat? Is anybody else having problems with the chat? Rob, have you broken a button? Have you pushed something you shouldn't have, Rob? What have you done? What? Rob's broken something. Rob, you need to live in IT support. Get yourself a Boffman. Fair. That's fair. Yes, you got your comment in the other day. That's fair. A lot of people do. Oh, there's Mazraoui. There's our Mazraoui. Obviously, I'm going for Brazil, but I hope Mazraoui has a good game, if not the whole Morocco team. Just Mazraoui. Oh, you forgot your glasses, Rob. Silly sausage. What'd you go and do that for? How did you forget them? I can't see past the end of my nose without my glasses. I mean, I couldn't forget them because I would just lose it. We did someone say like fantasy football or fantasy league for us, but we did a predictor show. We did a predictor show. We did all of the groups and the knockout rounds right through to the winner. We did a whole 2 shows on it actually, where we went the whole way through it, the FIFA predictor. But I don't know if people are playing fantasy teams in the chat. I'm not because I always forget to change it. I always forget to change it. Hey Rob, if you see this, send a super sticker. And Rob has sent the super sticker. He's got it. We've got the lemon. I'll tell you what, he's figuring out these buttons without his glasses. Fair play to Rob. See, when I've no glasses on, blind. Can't see a goddamn thing. But thank you very much. Thank you very much to Rob. And it's nice to have JT in the chat. It is nice to have JT in the chat with us. Rob forgot his glasses. You silly sausages. Bonkers is cheering on Alison. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, Bonkers, if I wasn't cheering for Brazil, I would be anyway because they have so many United players. But obviously, I mean, we might get some of the Arsenal fans. JT, are you cheering on? Are you cheering on Brazil for Gabriel? Or no, you're not feeling it? How are people? Is there anybody in the chat? It's safe to say it out loud. Is there anybody in the chat that is supporting Morocco? All boxed up. Are you going for Morocco? Daz is playing the fantasy game, JT. So there you go. Yeah, all of the teacups, all our favourite teacups are here. It's lovely. Except Sam. Sam's probably working or sleeping though. Mama Flossie, she's cheering on Bruno G. No, no, nobody's cheering on Morocco, so Stewart. Well, some people might be. Dave. Dave is cheering on Morocco despite all of the United players that are playing for Brazil. Fairs, you like to be different. Um, so Dave and all boxed up are from Morocco. Well, at least it's not just one person on their Todd. So use absolutely somebody needs to cheer for Morocco, and it's not going to be this girl. So use absolutely go for it. No problem at all. Oh, very good, JT. That does sound fun. Bonkers says Hakimi is my favourite Morocco player. That's who's on the thumbnail. That is who's on the thumbnail. But their striker has been doing well. I've been keeping a little eye. I've been keeping a little eye on everything, and their striker's been doing all right recently in recent matches. I was looking at the stats. Oh, lads, right? Stuart's saying Brazil is in his sweepstake. So as you know, lads, Hoffman's not really into the football, but they did a sweepstake at his work. We've kicked off, by the way. We've kicked off. I'll count you in a minute. Hoffman, in his sweepstake at work, right? He's not into football. He got, like they were randomly allocated, supposedly. I think he's been cheated. He got Congo, DR Congo, and Iran. Those were his randomly allocated teams. He's been cheated. He came home and told me these were his teams. Were they any good? And I was like, no, they've shafted you. So he's been done in. He's been absolutely done in. Right, lads. Shem, you kicked off 10 minutes ago, did you? Well, I did not. So I did not. Right. Let me count you 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 1 minute. Yeah, he was absolutely cheated, Stuart. He was cheated. Honestly, when he come home and told me DR Congo and Iran, I was like, no, they've shafted you because they know you don't care. But he was like, oh, it'll be all right. Let me know when they're playing. And I was like, yeah, I'll let you know. He's been done in. Harold. Harold has been allocated Uruguay and Mohammed's sweepstake. Interesting. Oh, we had them against Norway. Oh, well, that's kind of win-win for you because if Norway win, it's a win. If Uruguay win, it's a win. I'm quite a bit behind Shem. Soz Shem. That's where we're at today. That's quite a lot behind, actually. It normally works out about a minute because the stream only gets to you 30 seconds after I say it. So what I'm saying right now, you'll see in 30 seconds, and then I'd be a little bit behind anyway. So I'm normally about a minute behind because technically it's only about 30 seconds and then you see it late. But over a minute that's quite a lot behind. Sorry, guys. I know that does impact kind of your enjoyability off the stream, but there's just unfortunately not a lot I could do about it. So hopefully, yeah, like you're way ahead of me as well. Yous are way ahead of me, lads. I'm only on 2.5 here. I'm only on 2.5. Stuart likes my earrings. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have any more Brazil tops than the one I wore the other day. So I kind of got the colours, the green and the blue. I'm channeling it. Channeling it. Bloody hell. Flossie's live from the ground. Flossie is live from the ground, guys. She's way ahead of the rest of us, right? I need to sort my... JT. 3 minutes. I'm at 3 minutes, Harold. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm on the free kick here from Morocco. Morocco are about to take their free kick. That's where I am. Taken. Igor Thiago was back there defending. Oh, lads, this is exciting. I'm very excited. Right, Harold, I'll say, oh, I've just passed 3:30, Harold. Sorry, I'm not seeing your comment on time. When I get to four, I'm just going to shout the word four, and then we'll know. I'm going to not forget. I'm going to just shout the word four. I have to stop yabbering. That's my problem. Right. Nearly, nearly. Four. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful to everybody. Hopefully that was helpful to everybody. I do apologize because I know it's a bit of a pain in the backside when I'm on a different time than everybody else. There's just, as I said, unfortunately, not a lot I can do about it. Hello, Mark. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat, my dear. Um, ah, Dave. Dave, don't be so mean to me. You big old bully, you. You big old bully. Right. Yeah, I actually messaged Hassam because Hassam does it. Hassam does it on his Hassam streams through the same streaming platform as me. And he seems to have a timer and a scoreboard that works. So I messaged him earlier to ask him how in the name of Jesus he's doing it. But the man takes 6 fucking days to text you back because he's constantly streaming, or his wife is feeding him all the time. He's either streaming or eating that man now. So see trying to get him, yeah, keeping secrets. Keep his secrets. I'm gonna kick his ass is what I'm gonna do. So anybody the next time you see the Don Hassam, get in his chat and tell him, send me the timer. I asked him for help and he let me down. He let me down. I tell you what, Morocco are looking bloody lively at the start of this match. That took some defending. I think it was Bruno G defended that. My Chinese was beautiful. What do you mean just try flat? Daz, I understand what time it is in the match. The problem is me getting the time onto the screen. So the problem is being able to see the way I have all this stuff on the screen beside me. It's how to get it onto the screen. I understand flash score and that it has a time on it. That's not the problem. The problem is getting the time onto the screen. So it's not that I can't work a timer. It's not getting it onto the screen with the technology because each different streaming service has a different way of doing it. Morocco are really on the attack here. Morocco are absolutely like on fire here. They're certainly they're certainly pushing Brazil early, aren't we? Yeah, he is. He's doing absolutely all of them. He's doing absolutely all of them. I don't know how he does it because there's some of them are dross. There's some of them are dross. No, Mark, I'm not on OBS. I know how to do it on OBS. I'm on StreamYard. And my problem with StreamYard is trying to get a live timer onto StreamYard that just keeps going is a bit of a pain in the backside. But yes, Flossie. Yes, yes, yes. Morocco look very up for it. It's been basically all Morocco so far. They're having none of this nonsense. Brazil who? Brazil who, says Morocco. We are here to play football. I love it. I knew this was going to be a good game. I had the vibes that this was. Yes, you. I asked you and you said StreamYard. This is why I asked you, you big old fraud. Right, you're going to have to talk me through that when I'm not live because I don't know how to do that. Hassam, honestly, Remember my level of technological skill. I'm like a grandmother. Actually, your granny probably knows more about how to work a computer than me. I don't know how to do that. So you'll have to explain that. What's a virtual camera? Right, yeah. You're gonna have to explain that on my technological level, Hassan, because I that's not gonna do it for me. Morocco were absolute who was that got clattered? Somebody's on the ground. I couldn't see who it was. I'll have to look at it when I'm not live. Who's first get a timer. Right. I'll work on that. I'll work Was it Gabrielle got hit in the face? I'm trying to see his face as he's fallen, and I can't quite figure it out. Carl, I am not single. I am very much engaged to Boffman. Very much engaged. He's fine. He's up. He's up and he's fine. Yeah, so you'll have to talk me through that one, Hassan. Best of luck. Best of luck. Brazil need to win back their aura from time past. Yes, they do. I'm hoping they're going to start with this World Cup. I'm hoping they're going to start with this World Cup. But I'll tell you what, Morocco were absolutely on them. It took three of them to stop him. Foul on Casemiro. Trust Casemiro. Trust Casemiro. Get a foul. Get the ball back. Calm everything down. He's been doing this all season. He knows what to do when the pressure's on. Get himself a wee foul. Um, Thank you for the super chat, Carl. I appreciate the super chat. Spurs pulled out of signing Jean Palinia. Oh, oh dear. That's not good. Lads, every time I look at the chat and look back, Morocco have another attack. We're like nearly 11 minutes into the match, and it's just been Morocco, Morocco, Morocco. Have Brazil even had the ball at all? Have they had the ball at all? Ella Bella, who's got the ball? Morocco again. Oh dear, oh dear. No, no, they haven't had the ball at all. Ah, bonkers. Thank you very much. That's probably exactly what it was, because then he comes straight in. So we definitely saw your message, bonkers. That's exactly what brought him in here. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I'm going to torture him now. Be like, how do I do a virtual camera? Oh, I'm going to have so much fun torturing him. I'm listening to some of the commentary, and honestly, lads, it's brutal. It's brutal. Maybe I'm just being unfair, but I'm so impressed by Morocco, their start to this match. Harold saying, but not many chances. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Do you know what's wrong with me now? I know the names of some of these players, but the numbers are all wrong. So now I don't know what's happening. Yes, Stuart, Qatar got a point. Right at the death. Right, so at the death. There you go. Morocco, 6 attempts at goal. Brazil 1. Nothing's been on target so far. Nothing's been on target, but 6 shots on goal for Morocco, just none of them on target. But yes, Stuart, Qatar getting their point earlier against Switzerland. That's a big old point. Qatar getting a point against Switzerland. Big old point. Well done, them. Well done, them. Sorry, Brazil are attacking, guys. I forgot I'm supposed to tell you what's happening in the match. I saw Brazil attacking and I was like zoomed in, like locked into the match. Brazil had an attack there, guys, but it actually fell to the defender. Was that Amrabat? Was it Sofian Amrabat that it fell to? It looks like Amrabat. I think it was Amrabat that actually fell to, and he kicked it away. But have Brazil now realised they're in a football match? Has somebody informed Brazil that the match has started? They're actually supposed to participate. Uh, I see you guys talking about the Labour. I refuse to let anything spoil my mood this evening. You chat away. You lot chat away. I am not speaking about Faleva tonight. We might tomorrow or on Monday, but it's not going to be tonight, friends, because I'm in a great mood, and that will upset me. Um, but use belt away. I'm just not letting it ruin my mood. I refuse. But yes, bonkers. Morocco are doing very good. Yes, it's a Baleba free zone tonight. Well, like I said, use chat away in the comments about him. No problem at all. But I'm not ignoring you. I'm ignoring him. To be fair, the possession 46% Brazil, 47% Morocco. It felt like a lot more Morocco. So the possession is more or less even. But it definitely feels like Morocco have had a lot more possession. That doesn't feel very accurate at all. That feels like a lie. Thiago, to be fair to him, Thiago's done more winning back of the ball than any other Brazilian player. He couldn't get his head to that though. Yeah, I also want to see Ederson and Cunha. I also want to see Ederson and Cunha. We're with the Brazil back line right now. Yeah, I think Hackney is going to is it Everton? Do you remember we spoke about it the other day? Do you remember we spoke about it the other day? Who did we say was in for Hackney that put in a bid for him? And then they were deciding if they were going to up their bid. Was it Everton? I just can't remember. Can't remember. But Hackney's not coming to United. Supposedly, he's strong links with other Premier League teams, and we've kind of pulled back a little bit. Um, this is very true, Harold. It's where they had the possession that can make the perception feel skewed. And I'd say that's exactly where it is. Because when Brazil have possession, it's primarily with their defenders and their like wide players. They're not actually doing much. Whereas most of the Morocco possession was in attacking. So this, exactly right, Harold, 100 percentages correct and right. That's exactly what it is. You are right. This is a high tempo game. This is like fast. Well done, Morocco. Morocco set this tempo. Brazil have possession here. They're trying to put it forward. Keepers come out. Morocco keepers come out to take it. Yeah, good point, Tom. You know what? To be fair though, I would take James Garner back now as he is. I wouldn't have kept him as he was. I don't think he would have become the player he is if he hadn't left us, if that makes sense. I would buy him back, but I don't think we should have kept him because I don't think he would have become what he is if he'd stayed with us. Yes, JT, it does look to be the best game yet. I knew it was going to be though. Just two lively teams, Brazil, Morocco. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is what I was looking for. I've been looking for this. There's a lot of turning over off the ball. Turn over, turn over, turn over, but Brazil have it. Sent through. Ah, Vinny Jr. just couldn't quite get it, and Hakimi was there to sort of scupper him. Probably JT. I don't think we do. Like, I think we should have, but I don't think we do have a buyback clause. We probably have a sell on. We seem to like a lot of sell ons. We have a corner here. A corner for, I mean, Bruno G needs to hurry up here, because if you take too long on these, you get it turned over. Still waiting for the corner. Any Nothing from the corner. Nothing from the corner, guys. It's back with Allison. All the way back from the corner. All the way back with Allison now. Brazil are starting to come in now. Morocco are starting to have a lot less possession. It was very Morocco, 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 Morocco. Morocco are starting to sort of fall back out of it a little bit. And as I say that, Morocco are attacking. What a goal! 1-0 Morocco. What a goal. Wow, that was impressive. That was really, 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 really impressive. I'm waiting for the replay. I want to see it again. That was really good. It was a long pass forward too that set him off. Nobody cut it out in midfield. He was through one-on-one with the keeper. Allison runs out, tries to make himself big, but the damage was done. He chips Allison. It was Saibari, by the way, guys. It was you probably already know. I don't know what I'm telling you lot for. You saw it probably before me. What a fantastic goal. Just as I was, of course, just as I was saying, Brazil were growing into the game. Obviously, that is when Morocco scored, and it was a fantastic goal. No, and huge. Brazil haven't looked good so far today. They haven't at all. Morocco have been the better team. Morocco deserve, on the balance of things, to be up. Brazil were just starting to grow into the match, just starting to get possession, start to get some corners, starting to string some passes together. And just as that happened, Morocco get the goal. And you know what? They deserved it, because on the balance of play, overall, they've been the better team. They absolutely deserve it. 100%. Shem says Saibari was the player we were looking at and we're going to bid on, but he said I only want Bayern. Paige says we got a right player in our hands, getting Saibari at Bayern. There you go. There you go. That was excellent. That was a really good finish, because that was not easy. I'm on the hydration break, by the way, guys. I'm on the hydration break. But I'll tell you something. I'm watching the replay of that goal again. What a fantastic goal. Brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. Not to not to kind of sky it, not to because it was in the air. He was in the air, but to chip Allison the way he did, that was brilliant. Oh, I'll always try to be, Dave. I'll always try to be, no matter who I'm actually like, no matter who I'm cheering for. I'll always tell the what I perceive to be the truth. I'll never make stuff up. Morocco have been the better team. Um, yeah, Thomas said, big up Mazraoui, big up Mazraoui. Stuart was feeding his cat and missed it. Oh my God. But Stuart, now we have these stupid hydration breaks with ads by the minutes. They'll probably show it after the hydration break again. So you'll get to see it was very good. Very, very good. Shem, I'd be devastated. I'd be devastated if I was that close to getting him. Yes, all boxed up. Morocco have been very good. Very, very good. As I said when we were doing the predictions, I'm not like I don't generally follow international football. And even when I do, it's like European football at that. And even then it's like I really just don't. Like I just don't. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't have had a clue about a lot of these teams. So yeah, very impressed by Morocco so far. Tom, Brazil look like they need to attack more. There's a guy named Cunha on the bench. I rate him. Yeah, I rate. To be fair, Igor Thiago has probably been Brazil's best player. He's coming back, trying to pick up the ball and take it forward. He's holding up the defenders. Igor Thiago is doing his job. Everybody behind him has been dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Ole, ole, ole. All Box Stuff is enjoying it. And to be fair, All Box Stuff did say he was going for Morocco at the start. Let me see. Right, let me catch up. I went back a wee bit. Let me go forward again. Tomorrow, Saibari will be linked to Arsenal on some YouTube channels, guarantee it. I can think of one in particular, Harold. I can think of one in particular. They've probably already done the bloody thumbnail. I would imagine so. I would imagine so, yeah. Yep, for sure. I'm not saying anything else. I'll get myself in trouble. Uh, wish there was a bar open. We'd definitely go for a rehydration break. No, Casemiro hasn't done a whole lot, to be fair. He got that one foul earlier in the match, like he won the foul. That's the height of it. But there's very few of them on Brazil's team that have done anything, if we're honest. By the way, guys, apologies. The hydration break is over now. I'm at 25 and 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 26. Haha. Tom with the chat with the cat called Geordie. You've lost your mind, Dave. You've lost your mind. You're gonna get clattered. You are gonna get clattered with a spanner in a minute, and I don't mean Flossie's, I mean mine. You mind your manners about my Casemiro. I'll kick your arse. Metaphorically. Can't condone violence on the internet. Um, yeah, so you guys are a little bit ahead of me. Tell you what, Hakimi was going forward there. Hakimi was giving it a good old go. You guys are way ahead of me. That's very frustrating. As I said, there's normally a little gap, but it's not normally like over a minute. That's quite a big old gap. I have Brazil attacking now. That's frustrating. I'll have to see what I can do about that. Brazil ranked 6th, Morocco ranked 7th in FIFA rankings. The only fixture in the group stage where 2 of the top 10 teams meet. Very interesting little factoid. Very interesting little factoid. Thank you very much, All Boxed Up. That is a genuinely really interesting fact. I had no idea. I genuinely didn't know. But for someone who genuinely didn't know that, this is far and away the best quality match we've seen. By far and away. You can see the difference. So there you go. There you go. Morocco are 9-2. I've just gone 28 minutes, by the way, guys. I've just gotten 28. Morocco are they're 9-2, even at 1-0 up. I would say lazy. I would say lazy or prima donna. Because as I said, the only player for Brazil that I have seen doing any pressing whatsoever has been Igor Thiago. And he's no spring chicken. Oh, you did it a few days ago. Fairs, fairs. I thought that was the current price. I was like, that's not a great price. Or that is a great price when they're 1-0 up. Right, we've got a corner. No, it's a free kick. It's not a corner at all. A free kick for Morocco into the box, headed off, sort of clear, but it's back with Morocco. Back with Morocco. Morocco are on the attack again. Allison has it. Allison has it. I'll tell you what, Morocco look far the better team here, and I do mean drastically the better team. This is actually quite incredible. I'm not enjoying it, but I am. I'm really enjoying it in terms of the football, and I'm really enjoying it in terms of the quality of the game. I think Morocco are doing brilliant. I'm really, really impressed with them. Morocco are attacking again. They're just all over them. Absolutely all over them. I think that was Gabrielle. Gabrielle cleared it. Hakimi tried to take a shot from a way outside the box and it just he skied it. So it's gonna be a goal kick. But so it's a goal kick from Allison. I'm a little bit shell shocked. I'm feeling a little bit how the Brazil players are feeling. I'm feeling a little bit shell shocked, guys. This is not. I thought it would be a good match, but I didn't think Morocco were going to be this good. I might have to rethink. We might have to rethink where we put them in the group, lads. We might have to work on this. And Brazil just they don't look like they're in the match at all. Yeah, huge. They're just standing off. Morocco are bringing all the intensity. Morocco are bringing all the intensity. And you know what I will say? Morocco haven't gone 1-0 up and sat in. Now Brazil are attacking here. What was that? 1-1. Goal Brazil. Goal Vini Jr. What in the name of all that is holy was that for a goal? We have had two absolute screamers in this match. Screamers. That was quite incredible. Like the first goal for Morocco was brilliant. That from Vinny Jr., that was incredible. That cut in and shot. That cut in and shot. I mean, keeper, like the keeper had no hope. Bless God loves the keeper. He went the right direction too. But I mean, ain't nobody saving that. Stretch Armstrong isn't saving that. That was an unbelievable and yeah, Absolutely out of nowhere against the run of play, totally undeserved. But football doesn't care. Football doesn't care if it's deserved. Football doesn't care about stats or possession or anything else. 1-1. Yeah, it's like watching United. I swear to God, it is. 10 goals and 50 international appearances for Vinicius Jr. Hello to Mavis. Mavis has joined us. And yes, I saw Bruno G holding his head to celebrate with him. Yeah, exactly. Bruno G gets a bit of credit there because if he hadn't sent it back out, what that goal wasn't happening. What a goal. I'm not quite recovered from that. That was really unbelievable. Two excellent, excellent goals. Yeah. Yeah, look at Qatar. Football couldn't care less about stats. Football doesn't want to know what your numbers say. Not bothered. Um, oh, 730 official teacups at Teacup Castle. And guys, can I just say, most channels go a bit quieter in the summer because not everybody is a fan of the transfer window, understandably. The fact that we are still through the summer gaining teacups is absolutely incredible. Thank you all so very much. I love it. I love it. And obviously, the people that are watching from the outside are loving it too, enough that they want to keep coming back and that they're subscribing. So, shout out to all the teacups. Alison had to really send that one forward there, didn't he? He had to come out and get that one. But thank you very much. It's lovely to have you all on board. I really am enjoying this so much. So I'm glad you guys are too. Oh, Dave. I was like, what is Dave saying? I had to read it a little bit. You have Alison, Gabrielle, and Vinny. You nearly had to give up. You nearly had to give up. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you didn't, JT. I'm glad you didn't. JT. JT. That's all right. We don't all get it right all the time, and people can change. It's nice to see it when people sort of change and grow a little bit, isn't it? Stuart said the black cat. The black cat said cat. Shout out, Stuart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. There's about to be a Brazil throw where I am. A Brazil throw where I am. From the Brazil throw, Morocco win the ball and are on the attack again. Morocco are just absolutely on it. And like that, only for a bit of brilliance. Ah, thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. There's the yellow. Who was that for? Who tripped him? Casemiro. It was Casemiro. With yellow for Casemiro. I mean, that was a foul, to be fair. That was a foul. It was definitely a foul. We can't really complain about that. It was, but it was a clever foul. It was a clever foul. I think, the player would have been a way off otherwise. How far out is this free kick? Oh, it's quite a bit out. Quite a bit out. I'm just waiting to take this free kick. Oh, and they sent it out wide instead of into where all the people are. They're trying to. He's running out of play now. Like, The free kick was taken, and instead of curling it in towards, he sent it out wide. Mm, interesting. JT says Brazil look like they're coming back into the game a bit. The last time I said that, JT, Morocco scored. So I'm not going to tempt fate again. The last time I said that, Morocco scored. So I'm not luring myself into a false sense of security this time. I have to say I'm thoroughly enjoying this match. Thoroughly enjoying it. Stuart can't believe how bad Brazil have been. Tell you what, Hakimi's having a very good match. Hakimi having a very good match. Yeah, the Ludo, that's it. That is, it's the Ludo. Brazil are attacking here. Morocco have sort of won it back. They've won it back. They've actually won it back now this time. Nah, there was no. The pass wasn't on. The pass wasn't on. It's back with Brazil. Tom, have a little think. Have a little think. Have I dropped any hints, maybe, on who I might like to win the World Cup? Have a little think. And if you had to guess who would I like to win the World Cup, who would your guess be? Have a little thought. I think Tom might need some of your coffee. I think Tom might need some of your coffee, Paige. If you could send some in the post. Coração. That's Shem. That's Shem. Oh dear. I tell you what, the Morocco keeper is quite confident. I know he conceded the goal, but it was an incredible goal. I mean, but he's quite confident, isn't he? Coração have the best looking jerseys, says JT. Who did Guess say had nice jerseys the other day? Guess when she was here the other day said somebody had really nice jerseys. Who was it? Was it Coração she was talking about? I think maybe she was talking about DR Congo. I can't remember now. I forget. I forget. That is the mighty Coração. Excuse me. I've not used their full title. How very dare I? I don't care about the bench. Stop showing me Neymar. Mazraoui took a wee throw there. JT likes Coração and the white Spain one. I haven't seen them all yet. I have to go and have a little look. I've only seen the ones in the games I've been watching. I haven't seen them all yet. Morocco are attacking again here, lads. Morocco are on the attack again. Huge. Ah! Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you know what it is, Huge? And as much as I would have sold him from United like 3 years ago, I will want him to do well in the World Cup just purely because he's a United player. I did see as well his wee child was very sick. His wee child was very unwell, and see that makes me feel bad because I cannot like them as a player, and then I see something about them like on a personal level, and I'm like, oh, now I feel really sorry for him. And then I feel bad for not liking him. It's not that I dislike him as a human being. I just don't want him to play for Man United anymore. You know what I mean? Brazil are trying to attack here. I know that's going to shock everyone because so far it's been all Morocco. The Brazil attack broke down and Morocco has the ball back. Free kick for Brahim Diaz. Yellow card. What are you shaking your head for? What are you shaking your head for? I mean, you clattered him. The Brazil player clattered Brahim Diaz, right? Gives away a foul, gets a yellow card, and he's like, no, no. And I'm like, definitely. Ibanez. Roger Ibanez. He's probably the one Brazil player I don't know. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. He's not into it was all boxed up. I mean, to be fair, it was a tactical foul. He knew if he got through he was on a run. He wasn't gonna break his leg or anything, but it was definitely a tactical foul. Oh, right. Paige hasn't seen the Switzerland match today. Don't put the final score in the chat, folks. Paige is going to watch it on the catch up. So don't put it in the chat. I'm glad you said that, Paige, because I probably would have ended up saying something without realizing. So don't anybody put the final score off the Switzerland match in the chat. And Paige, don't watch the start of the video because I think I might have said it earlier on. Buadi looks like a proper player. All the Moroccan players look unbelievable in this match. They all look fantastic. I'm quite impressed with the whole lot of them, to be honest with you. There's a free kick here for Brazil, by the way, guys. A free kick here for Brazil, but they're basically at the halfway line. They're not going to do it with it, are they? No. Straight to the head of a Moroccan player. Morocco are going forward again. We're nearly at the end of the first half. And I'll tell you what, I'd say Brazil are going to be relieved because they've not been very good, have they? Hassam has come through. He sent me a link. So I'll have a look, guys, for tomorrow and see if I can get it working. I'll try my best. I will try my best. But we'll see. We'll see. Stuart's not a fan of the ref. Tell me why, Stuart. I nearly missed a goal saying thank you. It was a good save, actually. That was going to go in, you know. If the keeper hadn't got a hand to that, that was going in. Oh, you don't like the ref for Vukan Casemiro. Fair. That's a good enough reason for me. I don't need anything beyond that. That's absolutely fine. Brazil are having a corner here though, because obviously the keeper had to make the save. Rafinha took it. Got all the way through to the other side. I think it's going to be a goal kick, but Marquinhos is protesting heavily. I mean, I think that's the right decision for it to be a goal kick. I don't know why he's complaining. Rob has sent us a super sticker. What is Rob's super sticker? Let me see. What is it? What is it? Tell me. Keep it up. It's the keep it up pair. It's the keep it up pair. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very, very much to Rob. Yes, Rob is a legend. Correct. Correct and right, Tom McBride. Our Rob is definitely a legend. Guys, if my thing is cut out, tell me because I forget. I get all excited. I turn my head to look at the football and then I forget that you guys can't hear me. So if I'm cutting out because I'm turning the wrong way, do remind me. I don't mean to, guys. I don't mean to. I'm just not very good at multitasking. Ooh, Hakimi got a whole chunk of Vinny Jr. there, didn't he? I was watching the replay. He got a whole chunk of his ankle. That looked quite sore, to be honest. Hello, Mohammed. Mohammed has joined us. Hello. Hello, hello. Right, lads. I'm at half time. I am at half time. The sound is fine. That is good. That is good. What do we all make of the first half? There you go. Mohammed's in answering my question before I've asked it. I mean, talk about good teacup. He knew what I was going to ask before I even asked it. I thought it was a very good first half. I was highly entertained. Highly entertained. Right, let me just sort my life out for a minute. And then I'm going to read your comments about what you lot think of the first half. Now, let me see. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Right. That's not what I'm looking for. Excusez-moi. Some of my Brazilian friends are messaging me because I was telling them I was doing a stream on the match. Right, I'm back with you. I am back with you. Now, let me see. Rob hasn't got a telly. Rob has no glasses, no telly, and he can't read half of the comments. Rob is relying entirely on my commentary. Rob, I'll do better in the second half. I'm going to do much better in the second half. Because I'm so behind everybody, I'm like, there's no point in me telling everyone exactly what's happening because everybody's watching it. I forgot Rob couldn't see anything. Bad watch along by me. Right, Rob. In the second half, I'm going to tell you everything that happens. Every kick of the ball, I'm going to explain it. Dave says, 2 fantastic goals. Morocco, definitely the better team. I think that's a pretty good roundup. I think that's an excellent roundup. It is 2 unbelievable goals. Unbelievable goals. Morocco, definitely the better team. Yeah. Good. Well done, Dave. That was the best roundup. JT says, Brazil, underwhelming, but as a game overall and a spectacle, very good to watch. Morocco look like a team that actually has chemistry. Brazil look like Vidi and Inshallah. Yeah, a little bit. I would say that. I would say Morocco look like a team with chemistry. I would get on board with that. But yeah, it was a very, very, very good half. Very enjoyable. I think it's the most enjoyable half of football I have seen in the tournament. Now, I didn't watch the 4-1, so maybe that was an excellent first half. But I personally, I am thoroughly enjoying this. Let me take these off just while I'm while it's halftime. I'll put them back on in a minute. But it's distracting me. We're looking at all the celebrities there. Right. Good goals, fun feeling. Yeah, it is. It's good vibes, actually. Good vibes in the match. Really enjoying the match. I'm shouting. See what I've these on? I can't hear how loud I'm talking. And then I take them off and I'm like screaming all over the house. But Paige, just need one more goal from Morocco to get the correct score. Oh, good luck, Paige. Good luck. All boxed up would say the best team is drawing. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, I was like, why am I so tired? It's midnight. That's why I'm so tired, lads. I can't be dealing with myself. Very good. Very good. Thoroughly enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Guys, can I ask you, what do we think of these drinks breaks? Because I'm starting to find them highly irritating. I appreciate in the heat the players need to hydrate. I do understand that. But the fact that they're 3 minutes ago and it's primarily to show advertisements, I'm starting to stress a little bit that the Premier League might get ideas of getting revenue. Tom, you don't mind it. My thing is, I don't mind them having a drink because I understand the heat. But I don't think it takes 3 minutes for the players to have a drink. Do you know what I mean? And we're missing little bits because by the time you get back from the break, like the football's happening. My problem isn't the drinks as such. My problem is the length of these breaks. And I just don't want the Premier League getting any ideas because they've got some extra money. Do you know what I mean? Like, there you go. In the more boring games, once I look away during a hydration break, I can't be bothered to look back at the game, if I'm honest. And I think that's kind of, they might end up losing people like unexpectedly. Like one of the commentators, I can't remember what match it was, but one of the commentators said, well, that's the end of the first quarter. And I thought, oh no, that's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope. I'm not against the drinking as such to hydrate. I do have a problem with the fact that it doesn't take 3 minutes to have a wee drink of water. And then when I heard a commentator say that's the end of the first quarter, I was like, right, we're in dangerous territory now. We're in dangerous territory now. That's what panicked me slightly. I did have a little moment of, oh no. Oh dear. What do you mean we're at the end of the first quarter? There's only halves in football. We don't have quarters. And I did panic slightly. No, I think he was quite serious. He sounded quite serious. I don't think he was joking. I don't think he was joking. I think he was quite serious. Carl, I am from Ireland. There's no other specification. I'm from Ireland. No other specification needed. And yeah, that can be the problem when cultures clash. That can be the problem when cultures clash. But once they don't bring them back to the Premier League, I don't mind too much. Do you know what I mean? If it's just for this World Cup, I'll get over it. If it's just for the World Cup, I'm not particularly a fan of them, but I'll cope. I'm more concerned that the Premier League will go, that's a great idea. That's what I'm worried about. Because they're already taking on a lot of the refereeing rules. So I'm like, what else are they going to try and borrow from and think it's a great idea? That's where I get slightly worried. Stuart says they don't need to be 3 minutes. That's kind of where I'm at because now we're at half time. And when we got to half time, I was like, but we've already had a break. I don't want another one. Now, that's quite greedy of me because obviously the players need to rest. But I mean, I was just, we've already done this a few minutes ago. We don't need another break. Why would we need another break? But yeah, once they don't bring it into the Premier League, I'll cope. I'll cope. What is how many of you guys, the next one's Scotland, isn't it? The next match is Scotland. How many of you guys will stay up to watch Scotland? I've been watching a lot of the interactions. I saw the videos you were talking about, Flossie. I've been watching a lot of the interactions with the Scotland fans and like the Americans and all the other fans around them. And the videos are fantastic. There's one guy, I don't know if anybody has seen it on X. There was one guy where he's American, but there's a group of Scottish guys that are in the house across the street, and he made them breakfast or he made them lunch or whatever before they went off to the match. They've like become really good friends. It's a whole story on X at the minute. It's really good fun. But I think the Scottish have endeared themselves. I would like to watch it. I just know I'm not going to do it. I just know I'm not going to do it. It's a very lovely idea. And I hope Scotland win. I very much hope Scotland win. I just don't think I can stay up till 2 a.m. to watch Haiti and Scotland. Yeah, Flossie, they look to be having the absolute time of their life. I'm a little bit jealous. When I see the Scottish fans, I'm like, oh, I'd love to be over. I'd love Ireland to be there. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of FOMO when I see the Scottish. More than anybody else, I'm getting FOMO when I see the Scottish. They'll be kicking off 5 a.m. where you are, Dave. Luke, I stayed up last night, but I fell asleep in the last hydration break. See, this is the thing. I don't think I could be doing it. The next one I'll be doing a watch-along for, I'll be doing a watch-along tomorrow evening. Netherlands, Japan. They're 9 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be doing that as a watch-along. That tomorrow, guys, I think is going to be my only stream. I'm not going to be doing a lunchtime show. I'm going to be taking a morning, spending some time with Boffman tomorrow morning. If anything happens, if anything major happens in terms of transfers or, you know, I might do a quick roundup around 5 or 6 o'clock, you know, but there's a match at that time, to be fair. But there's a possibility I won't be live at all tomorrow until the watch along at 9 o'clock, just to give everybody a heads up. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm going to spend a bit of time with his lordship. Just have a little morning, because I'm doing the streams like every day, like 12/7, and then, you know, if there's a watch along, it adds up. So there won't be a lunchtime stream tomorrow. To be fair, there's not going to be a whole lot. You know what I mean? In the middle of the World Cup, there's just not going to be anything happening. So I'm going to use it as a wee excuse to have a bit of a lie-in, go off, have a bit of lunch with himself, and then I'll be back with you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And so we'll have a good old chin mag. If anything's happened, we'll have a good old chin mag at 9 o'clock. I almost feel like really guilty when I'm not streaming, when I'm supposed to be streaming. I'm like, oh no, I'm letting the teacups down. But, you know, it's important to recharge. If Humanity United happens, Lou will be here. Exactly. This is it. With me and Dave, Rob doesn't even need the telly. He doesn't even need the football. Thomas said, nothing to be guilty about. Do you know, it's that kind of just, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you very much, JT. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. I do love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it so much. Genuinely, every day I love it. But you do need to recharge sometimes as well. And I think on a Sunday, there does be little happening, you know? So I think if I'm going to do it, Sunday morning's a nice day. No Scotland, no party. That seems to be the tagline for the tournament now. Accidentally, that has become the tagline for the tournament. No Scotland, no party. Flossie is saying, I would love to watch it, but I know I won't make it. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'd love to do it. It seems like a great idea. I'm like, I'd love to watch them. I know I won't. I know I won't. I might watch the highlights, tomorrow in the afternoon. But I'm not. I'm not. Don't drink too much. Do you know what it is? I don't actually drink that much. For an Irish person, I just don't drink that much. I've had my heyday, Tom. I've had my heyday. Now don't get me wrong, when I do drink, like, I can drink with the best of them. I don't drink that often now anymore. I love a wee cocktail. If I'm gonna drink, I'll have a wee cocktail. But I'm not really into beer. I'm not into beer at all. And then I don't mind cider. I don't mind a light cider. Do you guys get Orchard Thieves over there? I do like if I'm gonna have a cider, I'll have an Orchard Thieves, but I haven't had a cider in a long, long time. Um I'd be quite fussy. I'd be quite fussy. So for me, if I'm gonna have a drink, it would be a cocktail. But it doesn't really annoy me not having it. Doesn't annoy me in the slightest not having it. I'd have a cup of tea quicker. Cup of tea and toast. Everybody else going about the place. Are Brazil making a sub? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me turn my sound on. Are Brazil making a sub here? Somebody on the sideline, but the coach's head's in the way. I think there's going to be a substitute for Brazil at half time here. You like Jamison's? Yeah. I'd have it at Christmas. We go to my mum's for Christmas and we play like board games and I'll have a few drinks on at Christmas. But again, it's because it's for something. It's something we do like together once a year. Um, but on a general, yeah, so it's Fabinho is coming on. What I'm curious about is who's coming off. Who is coming off? Casemiro. There's two subs. Danilo and Fabinho. Casemiro off. Oh dear. Both of the players that have gone off were on yellows. Both of the players that went off were on yellows. Right, we're kicked off. We are kicked off for the second half, guys. I will count you in now in a wee sec. So I'm at 45 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Am I watching the French games? I don't know. I don't know, Stuart. Um, it depends when they're on. If any of them look good and they're at a reasonable hour, yeah, 100%. I mean, Brazil have started with a little bit of possession. They've probably had more possession in this 60 seconds as the second half has started that they did in the whole first half. This is the most possession Brazil have had. Mazraoui puts it out, I believe, for a corner. Carl, same answer as Stuart for the England games. Exact same as the French games. I'm not really like picking a team and going, right, I'm watching all of their games. Do you know what I mean? It depends what time of the day they're on at or night. It depends who the opposition is. It depends if they look like a good match. It depends if it's important. Do you know what I mean? It's very sort of playing it by ear. I am sure I will cover. I think England play Croatia, don't they? I think I'm probably gonna do that one. I haven't looked at what the France games are just yet. Let me see. We're waiting on this corner. The ref's having a bit of a word. The ref was having a bit of a word with them, so let me see. Um, right. Corners come in. Nothing. Put back out. Is it another corner? It's another Brazil corner. It is another corner. Another corner to Brazil from the corner. Let me see. I just want to see the matches, lads. Matches. Corners in, all the way across the box and out the other side. France, Senegal, I'll not be doing that. There's big old gaps between the matches, isn't there? Big, massive gaps. I don't know if I will end up doing any France ones. When is the next France match? I can't even find France. Uh, I must have scrolled past France because I can't find any of their other games. I've already just like missed them completely. Yeah, Tom, I want to see Cunha or Ederson as well. It's actually annoying my head. That's like kind of part of what I was excited for, to be fair. This second half has started with it's not a slow tempo, they're still playing. It feels slightly lower than oh, one of the Moroccan players is down, looks to be very hurt. And the camera's showing Bruno G. Oh, it's Hakimi that's down. Bruno G was late and then stood on Hakimi's foot. Hakimi looks quite uncomfortable. I'm sure he'll be fine. But it wasn't the best challenge I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that one. I'm probably gonna watch that one. JT, I'm not reading that out loud. If everybody wanna read JT's comments, it's there in the chat to interpret as you will, but I'm not reading that out loud on a watch along. Thank you for your comment, JT. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do this one, the England Croatia one. I reckon I'll do that. Um France, I've scrolled past them because I can't see them here at all. I'll have to go into their group. The next one, as I said, tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Netherlands, Japan. I'm definitely gonna do England, Croatia on the 17th. I haven't looked between those, so I haven't looked for the 15th. What I'm gonna do. Sometimes I say things on here and I'm like, until I've said it out loud, like I could be talking about something completely normal. And when I say it out loud, I'm like, that could be misinterpreted. That could definitely be misinterpreted. Morocco have woken up. Morocco have entered the second half. Oh, turned over. It's with Brazil. It's with Brazil. Not to worry, Flossie, not to worry. Vinny's going forward here for Brazil. Vinny, he's put it into the box, and Amrabat, I think it's Amrabat, has cleared it. Guys, out of the games on the 15th, so I'm not going to do the Ivory Coast and Ecuador at midnight. And I probably would have done Sweden Tunisia, except it's at 3 a.m., so I'm not doing that. I feel like Spain and Cabo Verde could end up just being a bit dross because it's probably just going to be Spain mullering them at 5 o'clock. Belgium, Egypt. Do we think Belgium, Egypt could be any good? Do we think that's worth like there's 5 games on the 15th? And I'll be honest, none of them really grab me as brilliant games. Because I just think Spain are going to muller Cabo Verde. Belgium, Egypt. It was a big save there, guys. Big, big, big save from the Morocco keeper. Igor Thiago nearly scored. Hello, you got Ross. Hello and welcome. This stadium is famous for ACL and MCL tears. FIFA probably made them resurface it though. Interesting fact. I didn't know that, Rose. I did not know that at all. Brazil are on the attack here though. Brazil, Morocco woke up. Morocco woke up and we're starting to come back into, up to speed. But Brazil have continued to attack. Brazil look a lot more at the races in this second half. I mean, we're only nearly 8 minutes in, so it's hard to judge just yet. But Brazil seem a bit more alert, shall we say, at the start of the second half. Back with Vinny. To be fair, Vinny has been Brazil's most effective player. Daz reckons Belgium Egypt will be good. What do you guys reckon? Like, Vinny's got it. Hakimi did tackle him, but it's back with. No, it's not back with. Morocco have the ball. There was a bit of turning over there, but Morocco have the ball. What was that? Ah, fair. What do we reckon, guys? For the 15th, of the fixtures on the 15th, I'm not doing midnight or 3 a.m. Otherwise, I would have done Sweden, Tunisia. I think that's going to be a fun match, but at 3 a.m., not for me. Which leaves kind of Spain, Cabo Verde at 5 or Belgium, Egypt at 8. Neither of them really grab me massively, if I'm honest with you. So for 5 matches on the day, there's none of them I kind of go, oh, that one looks really good. I'll have a think about it, guys, but none of them are really grabbing me. So unless there's one you guys kind of all really want, I'm undecided. I'm undecided on that one. Mazraoui did well there. And Morocco are going forward again. I'm thinking of all the different teams now. Carol, England aren't playing on the 15th. I said the teams that are playing on the 15th. England aren't playing on the 15th. Brazil have won a foul here. Brazil have won a foul. Dave says out of them two, Belgium. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know, Tom. To be honest, it depends on money. These things cost money. Flights are very, very expensive, considering how close England is to Ireland. Going to Manchester is very expensive. And then obviously accommodation, tickets, it all adds up. And if I'm there, I'm not here streaming. So I would like to, but I don't know. It just depends on opportunity. If an opportunity came, yes. But you know yourself. It depends the way it all sort of falls. We're just looking at the crowd here. I would tell you what was happening in the match, except I can't see it. I can just see people sitting on their seats watching. And we've come back, and one of the Moroccan players is on the ground. I assume he got fouled. Igor Thiago sort of shouldered him a little bit. Igor Thiago is a little bit He's quite a physical player, isn't he? That's quite a few times I've seen him just sort of just hit a wee shoulder into the opposition. And the wee chap he shouldered certainly wasn't as sturdy as he is. Yeah, the cameraman, people watching. Focus on the pitch, sunshine. I mean, I'm just at about 57 and a half minutes. The second half definitely feels a lot more understated than the first half. Not like really bad, but the first half tempo was so high. I suppose they probably weren't going to be able to keep up with it. It's with Allison here, but Morocco are pressing. Morocco do Morocco look like they've more energy? I feel like Brazil come out at the start, like the first few minutes of the second half, and they were a bit more at the races. And now I feel like maybe they're falling off a little bit. I mean, what if the Moroccan players just got a hand in the face and the referee didn't really intervene? He just sort of let it go on. Tom sees Cunha. Is Cunha coming? Is he coming? Hopefully. At least there'll be a bit of excitement. He's wearing number 9 too. Rafinha, Vinny. Yeah, and Brazil sort of knock it back a little bit. They're back with their sort of back line now. I feel like the match has lost a little bit of intensity, but I suppose that was to be expected in the second half because the first half was played at such a high intensity. They were never going to be able to keep it up all match. But I would suggest Morocco still look like the more energetic team, considering they probably expended more energy in the first half. They look like they've more of it left over. And to be fair, both of these teams should be used to the kind of heavy, humid heat. So the heat shouldn't be a problem for either of the teams in this match. Oh, I see Cunha. I see him. I see him, Tom, running up and down in his wee training bib. I've spotted him. Have Morocco made any subs yet? Does Ancelotti look like he's lost a lot of weight? I'm the wrong person to ask, but I feel like the chat will probably know. I feel like this chat will know the answer to that question, JT. So I'm going to leave it up here, and one of the more educated people in the chat will let you know. Morocco are not feeling the pressure from Brazil at all. Brazil are trying to pressure them, and Morocco are just sort of pottering around the back, passing it to each other. Vinny Jr. is like legging it all over the gaff at the back there off Morocco, trying to get in. And the defender and the keeper are just sort of like, pass, pass, no stress at all. That was very casual. Cunha, he's coming. Enrique is coming as well. Paquetá is coming off. Paquetá is coming off. I'm trying to see who else. And Igor Thiago was coming off. For Cunha, obviously. Go on, Cunha. So Enrique on, Cunha off. Maybe that'll freshen them up a bit because Cunha's a runner. Cunha's is an energetic player. And I feel like that's what Brazil are missing, that bit of energy. I do think Igor Thiago has played well, but he's very physical. Cunha's a bit fast and annoying. You know what I mean? Oh, Dave. Dave, has anything this match so far excited you? You were going for Morocco anyway. Never mind you. You're with all boxed up. You're in the Morocco camp. If you're going to be a party pooper, you can stay over there. We need to be excited. Imagine if I spent the whole watch along going, oh, This is boring. Oh, sure, it's only Cunha. What's he gonna do? It wouldn't be a very good watch along, would it? Get a pint into you, Dave. It'll cheer you up. JT says the weakness for Morocco over Brazil is the bench for sure. To be fair, if they keep up this high energy, they're not going to need any substitutes. They're like fresh as a daisy, the Moroccan players. Tom says Cunha's going to bag a brace. Oh, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. um, Thank you very much, Rob. Rob says it's a brilliant watch along. So, no, Dave. It's a brilliant watch along. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Have 2 pints. Get a shot of tequila. Set it on fire. Don't drink it while it's on fire. Don't set anything on fire, Dave. I feel like you might be a danger setting things on fire. Don't do that. Just drink it. Uh, I do sometimes forget I'm on the internet and people just take things that. Oh, Fabinho's whole face is busted. Oh, oh, I thought that was a sub. It's not. What is bleeding? Is it his nose? Is it his mouth? Where is the blood coming from exactly? Morocco are actually about to make some subs. You know what gets me though? Flaming Sambuca. We used to. I don't know if I've told you guys about this before. It sounds a little bit familiar. I might have. We have a drink over here. It's called a silver bullet, and it's Sambuca and tequila in a shot together. And if your friends were out before you were and you were playing catch up, what you would have is a few silver bullets. That'd fairly catch you up. I don't know if you guys have them over there. Carol has put in a super sticker. Shout out, Carol. Let me see. What is it? We've got the lemon and the lime. Shout out to Carol. Thank you very much for the super sticker. And yes, JT, W's for Carl. Big up, says Tom, who also says Sambuca is the worst drink ever. Do you know what's a really nice shot if people like shots? But thank you very much to Carl. Shout out the little lemon and lime. I love it. I love it. But it's called, it's probably called something different everywhere. Here, oh, he's having to change his jersey, Fabinho, because he got blood on it, and he's so now Brazil are currently playing a man down because their player's injured. And see, that's what I mean. That's why I don't particularly like this rule. He has to wait 60 seconds now because he's received treatment. But he's very clearly not faking an injury. There was blood dribbling down his mouth. You know what I mean? Like he's not faking the injury. And now because they have an injured player, Brazil are at a disadvantage. I mean, they're attacking, so they maybe won't mind. But, I just don't like that rule. I don't like that rule at all. Mazraoui as defended and sent it forward again. Baby Guinness. I do like a baby Guinness, to be fair, Tom. I do like a baby Guinness. Raheem Diaz has gone off. Talby has come on for Morocco, just so we all know. Ball in for Brazil. It's got as far as the edge of the box. Nah, it's been put out by Morocco. Um, yeah, you can be sure none of your friends is a werewolf. There's a shot called a brain hemorrhage. That's quite good. That is, I think that is Sambuca with Bailey's and red grenadine. Brazil are getting some more chances as well. Baby, give a right. Oh, that's tickled me. one's really tickled me. I tell you what, the ball's going across the Moroccan box here quite a lot. Liquor 43. I've never had that. Hardest one is the topics one. Ew, that sounds rotten, Dave. We're in a hydration break, by the way, guys. We're in a hydration break. See, as we're talking about drinks, we're in a hydration break. Liquor 43. I don't know that one. There's when you say Spain, when I was in Spain the last time, they had a drink and it was just disgusting. It was rotten. It was called Jet Boom and it was like a purple sort of a thing. It just tasted disgracefully bad, but it was only a shot, so you drink it quick and it was fine. But it tasted disgracefully bad. Brain hemorrhage. Let me just check it is Sambuca. Does Google know? So red grenadine, Bailey's, peach schnapps is the base. It is not. I was thinking it didn't taste like Sambuca. Peach schnapps with a little bit of Bailey's and then some red grenadine. It's honestly absolutely beautiful. Really nice shot. Really, really nice shot. It's a good one. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Yeah, that's a good one. Right. Some people put curacao, the blue curacao in it, but I've never had that one. This is let me show you. Let me share my screen. We will talk about the football, but we're on a drinks break, so it'll be all right. Can I zoom? No. Oh dear. This is it. This is what it looks like. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's really, like, tasty, tasty. So, peach schnapps, Bailey's, red grenadine. Good. It's good stuff. The grenadine, Luke, it's like a syrupy, it's more for flavour. It's like a syrupy one. You would see it in you would see it in Sex on the Beach as well. Do you know the red stuff that's in Sex on the Beach? It's kind of a syrupy sort of a stuff, but it's lovely. It's a good one. Dave, I would guess I could drink you under the table. The last man that told me I was a lightweight ended up puking onto his own knee through a cardboard box that had a hole in the bottom of it. He was German. He thought Germans could drink more than Irish. He was wrong. He was very wrong. No, that was a few years ago. That was a few years ago. He regretted that decision. But no, it's tasty, Luke. It's really tasty. Carol says, my surname is Bailey. I think it's Irish. It probably would be. It probably would be. You have a lot of Baileys over here. We're finished the drinks break, by the way, guys. We are finished the drinks break. I'll tell you now, we're on 71. 71. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Morocco are on the attack again. That wasn't a very good angle. That wasn't a very good angle. And he was offside, right? That wasn't going anywhere. Yes, JT. Yes. That was my very first. Anybody that's seen my Twitter, I normally only ever post like football streams, YouTube, anything to do with like kind of the channel. But Today, in light of the World Cup, I posted a picture of the first time I was in Brazil. That was my first Carnival. We were up the top of the hill in Olinda. I had imbibed a lot of alcohol by that point. I was picking my drinks by colour rather than name that day. There's a drink there, they have it at the Carnival called Jurubeba. And there's a blue version and there's a pink version. I don't remember what either of them taste like, but they were wonderful. Oh, that was a good time. That was a good time. Morocco are on the attack here again, guys. You'll be shocked. Morocco was attacking again. Brazil are turning it over. What's happening is Morocco are attacking, Brazil are turning it over, and then Morocco are attacking again, basically, is what's happening. I'll tell you what, Brazil should be worried if this is how they plan to go along with the rest of the tournament. Oh, yeah. I remember the Carnival. I remember the Carnival. I show speed down there, shaking hands with loads of people. He's living his best life, isn't he? No, JT. The one I was at wasn't in Rio. So where I lived in Brazil was on the northeast. Where I lived was a town called João Pessoa. It's actually the town I lived in is the town that Mateus Cunha is from. But the carnival that I went to was in a town called Olinda, which is just a little bit south of that, but it's in the northeast. So I've never been to the one in Rio or Sao Paulo. I've been to the one in Olinda. That's the name of the city. But it's a big hill. So you're in the heat, in the sun, baking, with loads of people, and you're drinking and eating and the whole lot. And it's on a big old massive hill. Yeah, they're all over the gaff, JT. All over the gaff. So the main one that you would see on the TV in the parade, obviously, is Rio. But no, it's all over the place. All over the place. Rob says, after the Euros, I thought Morocco would be good. I didn't really watch much of the Euros either, lads. I don't be exaggerating when I say I don't really watch international football. I really don't. I watched with Ireland play most of the time. But no. I didn't watch. I watched some of the Euros, like kind of like that. If it was on, I'd sort of have it in the background, but I wasn't like watching it. So this is the most I've seen of a lot of these teams. Yeah, JT. The Rio one for me would be too big. Now, don't get me wrong. What's a town for us is a big old city for them, but it'd be much smaller, much more manageable. You can see your way around it. Would I take Troy Parrott at United? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only is he a very good player, but I actually think he suits the profile of what we're looking for alongside a Sesko. We want somebody who can come in, who can step into the breach, who can get goals, who would sort of half mentor Sesko and be happy enough not being the numero uno number one. And I think Troy Parrott would be happy to do that and good enough to do that and would help Sesko. So yeah, absolutely. Not only because I just think he's brilliant, but also on an actual logical level, I think he suits what we're looking for in a second striker at the minute. So I would, yeah, definitely. Do I watch Ireland in the rugby? Says Carol. I do enjoy the rugby actually because we're good at it. So I do enjoy the rugby. I don't know all the rules of rugby though. I enjoy watching it, but I don't know all the rules of rugby. Not like do I do with football. Do you know what I mean? But again, if it's on the telly or if it's on in the pub, I would stick it on. Morocco are attacking here. Nothing's really coming off it, but they're putting a little bit of pressure onto Brazil. This, JT, this is the name. That's the name of the town that I went to the Carnival in. So if you wanted to Google JT, just Olinda Carnival, it would come up for you that you'd be able to see it. But it's a nice one. It's a really nice one. I like it. Balls with Allison. He's sent it forward fairly sharpish. Quite end to end. It looks like um oh, save, save. Rafinha took a bit of a shot. It wasn't really going in, but the keeper does make the save. He's hurt his leg. The Moroccan keeper's hurt his leg. Is it the way he's jumped on the ball? Is it just the angle he moved at? He's he saved it. It wasn't a big massive save, but he held his leg and he like put his hand up as if asking for he's explaining what's wrong with him to his own teammate. He sat back down. He's done something to himself. Like nobody was there, nobody clapped him. Do you know what I mean? But he's definitely done something to himself. Morocco look like they're going to make a few substitutes here as well. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah, JT. That's what I mean. Even for a small one, it's a big one, if that makes sense. Hello, United Mandem. United Mandem says, big up Lou in the chat. Cunha should score and hit the surf celebration. I would enjoy that very much so. Looks like Brazil are going to make a sub here as well. That'd be all their subs, wouldn't it? That'd be their fifth sub. Mazraoui's coming off. Maz has had a good game. Maz has had a good game. He's coming off. I'm waiting for the other names to pop up. So Bruno G is coming off for Brazil. Bruno G off for Brazil. Santos, Danilo Santos is on. So Brazil have used all 5 of their subs. Morocco have made a few now at this point as well. They started after, but I think they've used up 4 out of their 5. There's only 10 minutes left, lads. Do we reckon this ends as a draw? Or do we think one of them sneaks it? Let me know what you guys think. JT thinks the game has one more goal. For who, JT? Who do you reckon? Or you don't know, just you think one of them will sneak it? I'm undecided. That's a good question. What it is, I feel like Morocco probably deserve it more. But as we saw in the first half, Brazil literally just need a moment and boom. And as I say that, Brazil are countering. If JT had to guess, you would guess Brazil. Lossie's not sure. It's very hard to call, isn't it? Very hard to call. Cunha looks like he's won a corner. He's telling the crowd. He's telling the crowd to get up. Oh, sure, VAR. VAR can look at this stuff now. The corner's been overturned for a goal kick. I forgot VAR could look at these things. VAR say not a corner, goal kick. That's the first one I've seen of that. I forgot they could do that. Hello, breath. Is that SpongeBob? It looks like SpongeBob. Hello, hello. You would like Brazil to win. I would like Brazil to win, but I think Morocco probably deserve it a little bit more. I think it might stay as a draw. I think it might stay 1-1. The Mexican keeper, has just run out to stop Rafinha scoring. He's run out, tried to beat Rafinha to the ball, and he has, but now he's gone down holding his shoulder. So he's run out of his box. He's run completely out of his area. He's got to it before Rafinha. He's kicked it away, but obviously Rafinha is running towards the ball at speed and bangs into him a little bit. Did I say Mexico? Did I say Mexican? Oops, Morocco. Guys, all of these teams starting with M. It's late. It's really late. The keeper's called Bono, for Christ's sake, right? I'm feeling a bit kerfuffled. I apologise, Morocco. Upsie. Do you know what's not helping? And it doesn't read as Mexican. But on the screen, Morocco is MAR. And I don't know why. I didn't realize I said that. You're all having a giggle. I would have known I said that. Like, I've caught myself a few times. That time I didn't realize. So just to clarify, Brazil are playing Morocco and not Mexico. Mexico was the other watch along. I mean, it's written on the screen right beside me in big, massive letters. I have like no excuse at all. Zidane's in the crowd. They're showing all the big famous faces in the crowd there. But Bono, the keeper, is receiving some treatment here. Every other player on the pitch, if they receive treatment, they have to go off for a minute. With the keepers, that rule doesn't apply. Now, I do think he's probably is a little bit hurt because Rafinha came into him at speed, but they were both trying to get the ball. Rafinha couldn't just stop. So he banged into him, he hurt his shoulder a bit. But I mean, Brazil 11 shots on goal, Morocco 12. That's how far ahead of me you are, Flossie. I'm just seeing Zidane now. That's how far ahead of me you are. You're like a mile. You're in the future. Yous are all going to be done way before me, guys. What I need is a smart TV up here. That's what I need, a smart TV on my wall so I can like watch it rather than having to do it the way I'm doing it here. Right, so the balls. See, I'm telling you what's happening, but there's no need because you already know. Carl, that is a very generous super chat. Thank you very much, Carl. He's got the laughing pair. Carl has sent us the laughing pair. Thank you very much. It's very generous. Vinicius was trying to get through there, but Morocco won the ball back off him. And now Morocco have the ball. Morocco are trying to attack. That was a bit of a loose pass. That one was a bit of a loose pass. It's with the Moroccan defence. That's the first time I've seen that, you know. They've not really been involved in Morocco defence. They've not had too much to do at all. It's been very much forward on the field. Fair play to you that are going to watch the next ones. I'm flagging. I'm flagging of it. And this has been a very good game. Imagine, thank God this game wasn't Dross. I'd be having a wee nap. You used to be telling me what happened. Morocco are attacking here again. Morocco have definitely been the better team, and not by a small way. Definitely, definitely the better team. Yes, W's for Carl, absolute legend. Very generous. Tom McBride, Hakimi is playing as a number 9. Tommy Fury, Eddie Hall. I was going to say, isn't Eddie Hall like double his size? Brazil had to head it away there, a defensive header away from goal. Tommy Fury beat Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall is the big man. 100-pound weight difference. I'd well believe it. The size difference would have to be pretty drastic. And yeah, he's massive. Like Saibari has come off, by the way. Saibari has come off for Rahimi. Yeah. Did anyone ever watch that? Do you know them competitions, World's Strongest Man, and they would have to roll the big stone ball up the pillar to get it to the top and pull trucks with belts and stuff. That was a great show. Do they still do that? Is that still a show? That was a brilliant show back in the day. World's Strongest Man. Wasn't that what the show was called? That was a very good show. I enjoyed that. They still do that show. Huh, I didn't know this. I didn't know this still did it. The match is still going here for me, by the way, guys. I'll tell you when it's done. But there's just nothing really happening other than Morocco attacking over and over again. There's actually a free kick for Morocco. Everything is a show. I'll tell you is a good one. Did any of you ever hear of or see a show called Scrap Heap Challenge? That was a good show. That was a really good show. I enjoyed that show. Not related in any way. Brazil are trying to counter with Cunha. Cunha's been brought down. Is it a free kick? It looks like a free kick, yeah. Looks like a free kick. Cunha was brought down. He goes across him. Yes, Carl says yes. That was a good show. 10. 10 minutes of added time. For what? The problem is, when you've got 3-minute drinks break, you're getting a minimum of 3 minutes at a time every time. Yeah, Flossie used to watch that as well. Flossie used to watch that as well. That was a good one, Flossie. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. That was my dad used to love that. Yeah, the hydration breaks, you're getting a minimum of 3. And I suppose then the keeper was injured, wasn't he? Brazil seem to have forgotten where the goal is. Like they're trying to attack and they just can't. They've forgotten which way they're supposed to send the football. This is drastically bad. I'm rethinking entirely where I think Brazil is going to come. We had Brazil in the final, lads. They might not get through the groups the way they're going. I don't think it's automatic, but I mean, if they're not playing for 3 minutes and the timer's still running, so during the hydration breaks, the timer doesn't get stopped. So if they're out of play for 3 minutes for a hydration break, then automatically those 3 minutes have to be added on at the end. So I don't think it's like a rule, but I mean, I would assume so. I'm assuming, but I mean, maybe I'm being far too logical. Cunha is about to take a corner for Brazil. Corner's in, knocked away. I think it was the keeper punched it away. Another corner to Brazil. Cunha's going to take it again. I tell you what, that wee keeper from Morocco has been very good. He's punched it away quite a few times and he saved it there. Oh my goodness, Carl. Thank you very much. Carl has put in a very, very, very generous super sticker. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you, Carl. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. And now Morocco are on the attack again. Headed away. Back with Morocco though. If anybody nicks this right at the death, the other team is going to feel raging. But I mean, if you didn't go and win it, I don't think you can feel too hard done by. But the ball is back with Morocco. Gabrielle had a big old shoulder in the back of the Morocco player there. They weren't shoulder to shoulder. Gabrielle elbowed him in the or shouldered him in the back. Was it shoulder to shoulder? It didn't look shoulder to shoulder to me. It looked like Gabrielle was a little bit in his back, but they've said no, it was shoulder to shoulder, and they've given the corner to Morocco. I would question it slightly, but they've given the corner to Morocco anyway. You can see the Morocco fans are feeling a little bit hopeful. They think maybe they can do this, and I don't blame them. Corner goes in, headed away. The corner went in, and it felt like there was only Brazilian players there. The Moroccan players didn't really show for the corner at all. Disappointing. Oh, when the referee's counting down for the throw. He's literally counting them down for the throw. Cunha tried to break on the counter, but there was too many Moroccan players. He tried to break. I have to say, Cunha's been very good since he's come on, not just because he's a United player, but he's actually, you know what I mean? Igor Thiago was trying as well, though. It was just the players behind were the midfield has not been good for Brazil at all. Like at all, at all. The way Moroccan keeper sends it forward, Gabriel sort of almost left himself in a bit of trouble there, but he's all right. He's all right. Fabinho, did he come through the back off the Moroccan player, or did the Moroccan player sort of play on that a little bit? Their feet have connected, but their feet are at the same level. I think that's I think that one's a little harsh. Morocco have got the free kick, but I think that was a little harsh. JT says it really feels like Ancelotti just said, "Go out and do your best, guys." I'm genuinely, I if this is how they're going to play, they're not going very far. Not like this, Brazil. Morocco, however, have been brilliant. Alisson's got it. Alison's got it. 3 minutes left, guys, off the added time for me. Yous could be nearly done now. But yeah, Brazil have been incredibly underwhelming. They don't look like a unit. They don't look like a team. They don't look like they're going to win any matches. They've no like their midfield has been dreadful, and both Igor Jesus and Cunha have been the best players on the pitch for Brazil, but they're out there on their own. None of the players behind are building anything for them. Morocco have been highly impressive, though. Highly, highly impressive. The second half has definitely died compared to the first half. You can feel even the atmosphere has kind of fallen a little bit. Jet lag's probably kicking in for everyone. Dave says the worst games of the tournament, Brazil are championship standard. Too much tequila you've had, Dave. You should have stopped. That was a big old save from Alison. Big old save from Alison. Yes, Tom. Dave is being a little silly. He's gone out of his way to be negative about Brazil today. JT says, I need Haaland to score a hat trick against Iraq to get a decent spot in your fantasy league. I mean, at least that's plausible. At least that's plausible. Don't encourage him, JT. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need any encouragement. Yeah, he is a right grumpy guts on this stream. You're right. I thought he needed tequila. He doesn't. He needs a wee nap. Don't forget our Dave. No rage bait on this channel. None of your rage bait. Right, lads. The match is over. The match is over. It did sort of peter out. The first half was excellent. The first half was absolutely fantastic. Very high tempo, exciting, end to end, chances, goal, the whole lot. The second half started all right, and then it just sort of petered out as we went. Brazil, very underwhelming. Very, very, very underwhelming. They're not going to go too far if that's the way they're going to play the rest of their matches. Morocco, however, excellent. Morocco, very, very, very good. Well done them. I'll be keeping an eye now on Morocco, because that was exciting football. So I'll be keeping an eye out now, like in terms of watch-alongs, maybe for more Morocco matches if we can get them. But yes, I'm going to be doing the same, Flossie. I am going to be doing the same. So thank you all, you wonderful, beautiful teacups, for being here, even the grumpy ones. But special shout out to JT, to Stuart, to Rob, and of course to Carl. All of you for being so incredibly generous, sending in your super stickers and chats throughout the stream. Thank you all very much. To everybody who joined me for the watch along, because it's quite late, guys, so I appreciate you all being here, partaking. The return of JT, very exciting times this evening. But I'm off to get some rest. As I said, no lunchtime show tomorrow. I will be live for a watch along of Netherlands, Japan at about 10 to 9 tomorrow. What I'll probably do is set it up a little bit earlier, kind of what I did today, so you'll be able to kind of chat before it goes live, all right? But enjoy your evening, whether you're watching the football or off to bed. and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.